Okay, so now uh, my voice is clear, right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So last time we discussed about we
Mm.
discussed about the foundation and strategic alignment. Today we are going to start with project benefits and values. We will go to the third topic, which is project benefits and value. Yes, topic C, project benefits and value. So
Yes.
business value. Let us discuss about the business value in terms of PMP. What is
Mm.
the definition for the business value? The net quantifiable benefit, tangible or intangible, identified from a business endeavor is called business value, or it can be also described as part of the objective or description of the project in the initiating agreements. Benefit realization is based on declared business value. So actually, the net quantifiable, the actual definition is the tangible or intangible quantifiable benefit which is identified in any business is called a business value, and the business realization is based on declared business value. So if you want the benefit realization, even how we will identify the business realization, it is based on the declared business value, like which is part of the objectives, description of the project
Mm.
in the initiating agreements. So what did you understand from this business value? What did you understand?
Uh, uh, yeah, it's a some benefit we are getting through the business.
Yes. What is the difference between tangible and intangible? Did you know the difference between intangible and intangible?
Mm, mm, no, no, sir. No, sir. I don't know. Can you please?
Tangible, the one which you can quantify, okay,
Okay. Okay.
and the intangible which you cannot quantify,
Mm.
okay. So it
Okay,
can be
sir.
tangible or it can be intangible. Uh, you know,
Mm.
the calculation of those values, for a business endeavor,
Mm, mm, mm.
then you can calculate from that one. You can calculate the business value. Example
Okay.
of examine the business values. So how we will examine the business values? So the business values can be, if we see any particular company, how we will define the business
Mm,
values. It cannot be only, you calculate only what they have, as a resources for them. you know you cannot only quantify based on that. You also have to quantify the intangible. The intangible means the communications with their stakeholders, their their brand name
mm.
in the market, okay. Also, their
Yeah.
shared value, what is their customers, their knowledge, their channel or business
Mm,
partner,
mm.
this is called intangible. So we don't only
Yes.
measure the business value by just, by the quantifiable things, by the tangible things, the calculation of tangible.
Mm,
It should
mm.
also be calculated in an intangible way also. Type of business
Okay.
value: financial gain, new customers, social benefit, first to market, improvement or regularization. Also, business values are also, you know we can define by the financial gain. You can see their uh,
Mm,
their financial gains as a business value. How much is their potential new customers? What is their social benefit,
mm,
first to the market, and how much they are advanced in technologies, and how much they are compliant with the regulations and standards.
mm.
Okay, so
Yes. All right.
this is how, we define the business value.
Mm.
Now, need assessment. uh, as a business analyst, what did the business analyst
Mm,
usually perform, uh, to understand the data for this particular business? Actually, they see the business case, based on the business goals and objectives they had, and what are their issues and what is their opportunities in the market. Okay, what they recommend, what recommended proposals to address what should be done, constraint,
okay.
assumption, risk and dependencies, success measure, and implementation approach. Also, there can be a proposals, what can be done with that particular
Mm,
business, what
mm,
are the constraints, what is their assumptions, risks,
okay.
dependencies, how the success can be
Mm,
measured, and what is their implementation approach. This is also some of the recommendations, a business analyst
mm.
can give. Okay, next one is
Yeah,
business
got it.
documents. We have business
Yes.
documents like,
Documents.
yeah.
Mm,
So business document are prepared, by a business analyst, and
okay.
they should have information about what is their objectives
Mm,
in term of, if we are talking about the project, what is their objectives,
mm,
and what is their contribution to that particular business goals. That business goals for the company is different than the project objectives. So what they actually contribute, the
mm,
project, what actually they contribute to the business goals, and help the business to determine whether a project is worth the required investment of time, money and resources. So that business analyst, they can determine, is the
mm,
project, the project which they are going, it is really a worth of time, worth of investment in terms of time, money or resources.
mm.
So this is how these business documents are prepared, and this is the content of those, business documents.
Okay.
So business case and business management plan, there is difference between business case and business management plan. So what does the business case actually have in their document? It should be, there should be a cost benefit analysis, why the business is needed, and what are the quality
Okay.
specifications, and what are the time or cost constraints. Okay, this is
Mm,
the
mm.
minimum
Okay.
that the business case should have. This is the minimum they should
Mm,
have it. And what is the business management plan? It is a process for creating, maximizing and sustaining project benefits, time frame for short and long term
okay.
benefit realization,
Time.
benefit owner or
Mm,
accountable person, metrics and assumption, constraint and risk. So this should,
mm.
the business management plan actually should tell you the process, how to create, how to maximize, and how to
Okay.
sustain the project, and there should
Mm,
be a
mm.
time frame for, in terms of business management plan, and there should be metrics, KPIs should be there. Okay, to measure those
Okay.
successes, and there should be some
Mm,
assumption should be there, some constraint should be there, and there should be a risk register also, to see how this benefit
okay.
management plan can show us,
Work.
as
Mm.
a plan, what should be. And about how, quality management plans are submitted,
Yes.
project management plan are submitted. So there should be a benefit
Management
management plan
plans.
also.
Okay.
So this is the main difference between business case and benefit management plan.
Benefits management.
Yeah. So what is cost benefit analysis? So in analysis, cost benefit analysis, we usually justify the selection of a project. Why this project is being selected? Okay. What is the benefits? Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So also we can estimate the payback period. The ROI, return on investment. Should also be there in
Mm.
this cost benefit analysis, and the opportunity cost should be there.
Okay.
If we didn't,
Mm.
what is the meaning of opportunity cost? Let's say, for example, if we didn't take the project, or if
Mm.
we did not undertake this project, what will happen?
Mm.
Okay, do we have some opportunity in getting this project, and do we have some benefit in this one, in taking this project? So this is all, we just calculate the opportunity cost here. Now,
Okay.
for the financial or time value of money, we should have the present value, future value and net present value. Okay, So
mm,
you should know now in this, while studying PMP, you should know these. There is some formulas. There is upcoming formulas also, but we should
okay.
know the present values, the future value, and the net present value, internal rate of return,
Mm,
and return on investment. Return on investment, you know, how much we are going to invest, and in how much time, particular time, we are going to get back our investment. Okay.
yes, written. Mm,
Here is a small example for the present value that applies to a project that span several time periods. So this is a present value,
mm,
or yes, a present value
okay.
which applies to the small there is a time period for that one. Okay.
Mm,
So
mm,
we have, in this net present value, is we have future values. What are the factors we are considering? Future value, interest rate,
mm,
and the number of periods. Okay.
okay.
Compare the value of a currency unit today to the value of the same currency unit in the future. So let's say, for example, the factor
Mm,
which we are showing here is 1.91, 0.83, 0.75, 0.68. So
yes.
we are multiplying by this factor. This factor
Mm,
is an interest rate. Okay. Or we can say, we can calculate this factor based on the future value. Okay. So if we
mm,
multiply
mm,
this factor by net cash flows, we should be
mm,
having the, or net present value, we should be having the cash flow. Okay. Let's
okay.
say, for example, we are
S- mm,
364,
mm,
364.91. Yes. So net present value, which we are multiplying, the net cash flow, which we are
mm,
multiplying with the factor 0.91, we will get the net present value. So that will be the net present value of that particular, you know, project, or that current project on that particular year. Okay.
okay.
So you see here
Okay.
that the net present value is, before it was minus.
Mm,
You see here it is in minus. We invested that
yes.
one. Then in the first year
Yeah.
it increased to plus 364. Second year we
Yeah.
can say it increased to 664. Third year it increased to 450.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
before we were,
Yes.
our cash flow was in negative, then it's keep on increasing. Our cash flow is increasing, but our net present value
Increasing.
is also increasing. So this is how we
Okay.
calculate the net present value. Yes.
Mm. Sir, how the factor is coming there?
Factor is calculated, there
Okay.
should be some calculations here.
From the net present value, yeah, from the net present value and net cash flows, the factor is calculating, or net present value and factor it's calculating net cash flows.
No. It's not this thing, it's
Mm.
calculated from that one. If to calculate the net present value, you should multiply net cash flow multiply by factor. Okay.
Okay.
To calculate the net present value, you should multiply the cash flow by the factor. Okay.
Mm.
That factor is calculated based on the
Okay.
calculations which you are trying to do, is from the your business analyst will do those calculations to calculate those particular factor. The
Uh,
specialist guy will
okay.
calculate. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Got it now. Yes.
Yeah. How OKRs help deliver business values? So objective and key results, we can say how they deliver the business
Mm,
values. So start with the organization objectives. They decide the key results, and refine further, and with objective and key results. Objectives are goals and intents. Key results are time bound and measurable milestones under these goals and intents. So the
mm,
OKRs, they are goals, and they are intents. What they are trying to do, what that particular business value will do. And key results are time bound.
mm,
They are time bound and measurable milestones under these goals and intents. So what is the best practices for OKRS? Support each objective with between 3 to 5 measurable key results. Aim for 70% success rate to encourage competitive goal making. 100% success rate should be re-evaluated as not challenging enough. And this or objective and key results are action oriented and inspirational and include concrete and measurable outcomes. So there should be some outcomes also. Okay.
Okay.
What did
Mm.
you get from this slide? I just want to know, what did you get from this slide, from this OKRS, objective and key results?
Yeah, how the objectives are giving the result. Because
Okay.
when the objective is fixed, because usually all the organization and projects are starts with objectives only.
Mm-hmm.
So the object, what are the objectives, then what are key results, then the here generally we are telling that the objectives are deciding the key results.
Yeah, those objectives where we have some
Mm.
milestones and goals and intents, they are driving the outcomes.
Okay.
They should drive the outcomes, right?
Yes, 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 correct.
Okay.
Goals or objectives. Mm.
Incremental value delivery. So the incremental, now if we are discussing, if you are using the word incremental or adaptive, we are talking about agile. Okay. So you should have this thing in
Yeah,
your mind. If you are talking about incremental or adaptive, we are talking about agile. The incremental development approach, so we are
agile.
discussing two process at the same time: plan-based approach and the incremental approach. So an
Yes.
incremental development approach can be enable value delivery sooner, attain higher customer value and increase market share, allow partial delivery or
Okay.
previews to customers, enable early feedback allowing for adjustments to the direction, priorities and quality of product. So here, customer feedback is there, and there should be some allowance for
Mm.
adjustments, for priorities adjustments, and for quality of the product.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
And it also allows partial delivery to the customers, revision 0, right?
Mm. Mm, mm,
Software
mm.
revision 20.1,
Yes.
software revision 20.2. So it allows partial delivery to the
Mm.
customers, then getting the
Mm.
customer feedback, then making some changes again, and uh,
Again, we are submitting it.
so yeah, again new release. Okay, same like
Mm.
softwares that which we are updating the softwares in our
Yes. Okay.
mobile phones. Or
Mm.
so this is called incremental value delivery. We
Mm.
we try to deliver sooner. Okay.
Yeah.
And we get increased market share also. Okay. And then we get partial
Okay.
delivery again to the customers, and we get the feedback, and then so many sprints, and then
Mm.
we release another another update to the software.
Mm.
Project management process group. So we have, how many processes we have 5 process group in the project management: initiation, planning, execution, monitoring and
Okay.
controlling, and closing. So these are the 5 process group. If
Mm.
someone asks you what are the 5 process groups, so we have knowledge areas and we have
Initial.
process group. So knowledge areas is different. This is process group. So process group: initiating, planning, execution, monitoring and controlling, and closing.
Okay.
Okay. Now in the process group, what is the meaning of initiation? To initiate a project. Planning: to define project objectives. We should have a scope and how
Mm.
these objectives will be
Mm.
executed and how it will be closed. Execution: the
Mm.
execution in the performance of the work, and
Mm.
monitoring and controlling, the reporting cycle, weekly reports, monthly reports. Okay.
Yes.
Track and
Yes.
review the progress. Then compliance: how they are compliant. What is the integrated change management? Maybe if there is some variations, there is some changes in the design, or if there is some changes as per the approved BOQ or as per the IFC, then there is
Mm.
integrated change management is there. How this change will appear, how it will be rebaseline, and how the scope will be adjusted in the
Mm.
the project. And finally, the closeout of the project. Okay, testing and commissioning and
Okay.
the closeout. So this is the closing of the project.
Mm.
Why
Okay.
we initiate, what and how we have to do,
Mm.
what should we plan, how to do it, how to control and
Mm.
monitor it, and how to close it. So this is the end of
Mm.
the fifth process group of the project.
Project management process.
Yes.
Mm.
So what happens in each process group? Can you describe it to me?
Yes. First is initiating.
Mm-hmm.
There we will start the project. Then next, planning. There we will plan as per the scope of work,
Mm-hmm.
establish the scope. Then work executing.
Mm.
Okay. Executing. In the execution stage, we will do the actual work.
Okay.
Then monitoring.
Mm.
There some inspections or ensure compliance, whether the work is properly done or not, like that monitoring.
Okay.
Then final stage is closing. It's submitting the final thing, like maybe testing and commissioning. Uh, yeah, that's all.
Okay.
Closing.
Yeah, the closing of the project. So can the project
Yes,
manager
closing of
change
the
the business
project.
plan or benefit management plan? That's the question, you
Can
know.
the business manager change the business case or benefit management plans? Yes, right?
How
Based
how
on the
how
scope.
you are saying it is yes. And what is the logic behind that?
This process we cannot change. Sorry, this process cannot change.
Yeah, project manager cannot change the business case or benefit management plan, right?
Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Yes,
Your
yes, correct.
business case is not valid. What you will do? If your business case is not valid, what will you do?
Uh, as per the this case is not valid.
Yeah, if the business case is not valid, what should be done?
No, sir.
Yeah, if there is the business case is not valid, so we will not go to that particular,
Mm, mm,
project or business, right? It's simple, clear. We don't have particular business case. So
okay.
first thing first is we should have a business case, right? A
Mm,
solid business case with the
yes.
proper
So,
benefit management plan with the proper, cost benefit analysis. Then we can proceed for that particular business or project,
okay.
right?
Okay. If it is not valid, we are not proceeding that one, right?
Yeah, exactly,
Okay. Okay.
right. Okay,
Yes,
now
yes, right.
ECO coverage. Evaluate and
Mm,
deliver project benefits and value. Investigate that benefits are identified. Evaluate delivery options to deliver value. Execute project with the urgency required to deliver business value. Assess opportunities to deliver value incrementally. So this is, you see this. This is the exact wording from PMBOK. What they have written: 3.2.1, 3.2.4, and 2.1.1. Okay,
yeah. Yeah.
exactly. I have taken this from the PMBOK. So
Mm,
eco coverage. Evaluate and deliver project benefits and values. We should investigate that benefits are identified. Okay, the benefit should be
okay.
identified, and evaluate delivery option to deliver value. So the delivery options, how the delivery options will deliver the value. Okay, with the deliver the value of the project.
Mm,
Execute project with urgency required to deliver business value. So access opportunities to deliver value incrementally. So the opportunities should be delivered
okay.
incrementally in terms of incremental approach, or you can say the agile approach. Organization culture and change management.
Mm,
This is topic number D. Change management. What do you know about change
okay.
management? Because have you in your
I-
profession experience, what do you know about change
mm.
management? Can you tell me
Is
what do
this
you know?
management change? Is this management change sometimes from one management to another management will change, no?
No, we are talking about
Like
here in the
sometimes
live.
uh,
Yes, we are talking here about the live projects. where we have changes,
Okay. Yeah, sometimes the building management will change. Those kind of thing, or
No, in your running projects, you have changes, right,
mm,
to your project from the
okay.
client. Let's say, for example, there is
The
a
scope of
build,
work is
yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
will change, the
change,
design
because
change.
there is
Ah,
a scope change in terms of color of tiles in the finishing works, right?
okay.
That is change management.
Yes,
You
yes, we
have
have to
to
take.
manage those changes,
Mm, mm, mm,
but in terms of organization, if you talk about organizations,
mm,
they embrace change as a strategy.
mm.
Sometimes, they also, in terms of organization, there is change management in organization and there is change management in the project. Okay. So project
Okay.
management office build and sustain alignment between projects and organization. Whether your organization has a PMO or not,
Mm,
you are a change maker. Tailor a strategy to circumstance, people, or timing. You use a robust approach. So here, the project management office, we call it
mm.
PMOs. We discussed earlier in our previous class.
Yes, yes,
Actually,
yes.
they build
I know.
and sustain the alignment, between the projects and the organization.
Mm,
Okay. So
mm,
maybe if there is some changes,
okay.
the organization should know how these changes should occur, specifically in the projects, and how the robust approach should be there. Okay. If
Mm,
we as an organization has a PMO, if we don't have a PMO, how we will adapt to those changes? So you will be the one who will be the change maker, right?
okay. We have to take the decision.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. Manage organization change impacts on projects. So manage organizational change
Mm,
impacts on projects. So assess organization culture, evaluate impact of organizational change to project
mm,
and determine required actions. Recommend option for changes to project, and continually monitor external business environment for impacts to project scope and backlog. So we
mm.
should know the organization culture, what is the culture there in our organization,
Okay.
and impact of any
Mm,
organizational change to project. Maybe if we change the organization, in terms of hierarchy or in terms of position, what will be impact on the project, and
mm,
what we will determine the required actions. What will be the recommended options for change to those projects? As I discussed, I'm talking about the change management in terms of a project, but if the organization change their
yes.
whole team, what will be the impact on that particular project? How we are going to continually monitor the external business environment
Mm,
for impacts to project scope and log.